Hey y'all, my name is Maisie. If you haven't been to this channel before, I am that crazy plant lady, and this channel is all about planty things. Now today's video is going to be about relaxing habits to keep you and your plants healthy. Now if you're wondering why I got a little bit done up today, tomorrow is my birthday and I am just very excited to be 19. I would also like to say thank you guys so much for all of the lovely comments and for almost 200 subscribers. That's amazing. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Number one is the only one on this list that's not really a habit, but it's more of a purchase. I really think that if you want to create your little jungle oasis relaxing environment for you and your plants, a good way to encourage the growth for them, make your air cleaner and more humid, is to get a small desk fountain or a humidifier. Now I really recommend a LaVolt humidifier. I actually have two of them in my home. I really like the LaVolt brand. I think I heard of them from Harley G. But lately I've been really liking the idea of actually having less humidifiers and more like little fountains. So that will be something that you guys will see in the future on my channel, are little tiny little bubbly fountains. Number two, I think you should inspect your plant. If your plant has one yellowing leaf, you don't need to worry about it, but you need to get a little bit closer and look at the leaves, look for pests, see what needs to be removed, maybe look at the soil, look and see if it is spent, if it needs more fertilizer, maybe you need to do a top dressing. Pay attention to the needs of the plant, and in doing so, you will find some gratification. Number three, encourage your plants, and I mean this literally. I mean, tell them they're pretty. Say, oh girl, look at that growth when you see a new leaf. Like, I swear by this, if I encourage my plants and I say, oh, you're so pretty, you're doing so well, in a month they're just shooting off growth. And I believe this. I believe that plants respond to my energy, my encouragement. I think that if I encourage them, it gives them strength to go on. And I'm not super religious, but I am a spiritual person, and I believe that if you give power and strength to things, they are able to come to life a little bit. And so plants are already alive, but if you give them your energy and you give them life, that it will cultivate them. And you know, I have actually seen studies, I wrote this down, I got this off of the Pistols Nursery website. According to Devendra Vinal of the Institute of Integrated Study and Research in Biotechnology and Allied Science in India, music not only promotes growth, but plants can distinguish between different sounds, including nature, traffic, and certain genres. So not only will encouraging your plants help them grow, but they enjoy sounds. They enjoy the sound of your voice. They enjoy peaceful sounds like music, and they're able to distinguish from them. Now, I do not understand that science, but I think that it is amazing that my plants respond to noises. And so I think that it's a very good thing to do if you like that sort of thing. Maybe, you know, some people might think you're crazy, but I think it helps to talk to your plants. What are you barking at? Now, opposite to that, I think it is a good practice to water your plants in silence. Can you stop growling? My dog heard another dog bark. I think that it is a good practice, number 4 on this list, I think it is a good practice to water your plants in silence or without any distractions. I don't mean that you have to be like in complete silence, but maybe some relaxing music. If you're walking around and you're able to meditate a bit and get the busyness out of your mind by caring for your plants and watering your plants, I think that's really helpful for you. I think that it's really important to find the time in the week to meditate and clear your mind. And if you're like me, it's really hard for you to just sit down and let that happen. But if you are distracted by tasks, then you can lose yourself a little bit in those tasks. And I think that is a valid form of meditation. Number 5, spend a little extra time with your plants. And by this, I mean hang out with them. Maybe come by and feel their leaves a little bit. Pet them. Enjoy this space that you have created. Don't ignore your plants. Maybe just pay a little bit more attention. I know that sounds strange. I really do think that plants feed off of energy, and I have been able to make a lot of plants thrive with little to no effort. And I think that that is just because I encourage them and I respond to their needs. And I find that to be my biggest tip. Oh, it's snowing again. Oh, I'll show you guys. So this is how much snow we have outside. Those are about 6-inch tall garden beds. Yep. This is Arkansas weather. We never get this kind of weather. Now this one's a little bit sad. Number 6 is give the plant away and move on. If you are not able to keep a plant happy, or the plant is not making you happy, purge it. Find somebody that will enjoy that plant before the plant dies in your care. And in the beginning of my plant journey, I would take any plant off of anyone's hand and try to bring it back to life and try to cultivate it. And that was really fun. But now I'm kind of running out of room, and I have to be a little bit more selective about what plants I want to take in. So if a plant is no longer giving me joy, I will find somebody to take that. I gave away my crotons. I had 3 of them. I bought them because they were beautiful, and they were just so colorful, and I wanted to have them and enjoy them, but they didn't grow at all. They just kept losing leaves. And so I found somebody to take them off my hands, and for me that was really beneficial, and it felt good to give them a new home that I knew would appreciate them and actually cultivate them. Because your plants can't grow if you're not giving them good energy, I swear. Okay, number 7, prop your plants. I think that cutting your plants is cutting up your plants and multiplying them is a really peaceful practice. This dog, I swear. It's a really peaceful practice. It helps you learn about the life cycle of plants. Propagation is just a good way to get a lot of people interested in science. I've propped a couple of plants like pothos with children, and they really enjoy watching the roots grow and being able to plant them up and have a whole new plant from a cutting. And it is very important to understand plants and growth at a young age, and understand farming and gardening, because the thing is a lot of kids don't understand where their vegetables and meat come from, and they don't understand the life cycle of plants. So I think that propping your plants is one of the best things that you can do, period, when you get into plants. But I think it is really, really relaxing, and it's enjoyable to watch roots grow. A lot of plants are proppable, like peperomia, philodendron, more peperomia. Begonias are propagatable just by cutting. There's a lot of things. Here, I'll show you all. I've got cuttings right here. I have the ZZ cuttings, which I don't know if you can see, but let's just pull them out. We've got some roots coming on those bad boys, and it's so fun to watch them grow. Now this has been months of growth, and it's a good lesson on patience as well, because patience is something that I think that a lot of us in life struggle with, especially struggle with patience affecting us and affecting our stress levels. Now, I definitely get impatient because of stress, but I also get stressed because of my impatience. I have a lot of anxiety that comes through impatience and through disorganization, but I think that this is a great lesson to help you exercise your patience. Also, propagating your plants helps encourage growth on the old plant. The more you cut it, honestly, that's not true. You can't cut your plant back too much, but if you cut a plant like a pothos, it's gonna sprout off new vines. And that's also a good metaphor for yourself. The more you change, the more you grow. 8 is do yoga with your plants. Create this yoga zen zone where you do your yoga with your plants. If you do yoga, if you don't, I guess this isn't for you. But yoga next to plants it just feels great, I think. It's just it just feels good. That's all I can say about that one. And then I'm just gonna go back to with my last point is you really should listen to music with your plants. They enjoy it. That's kind of all I have for this video. I wanted to film a super relaxed video because tomorrow is my birthday, one that I didn't have to edit too much. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more and follow me at Maisie's Plants. I really wanted to say a big thank you to all of you guys who have been staying tuned. It means the world to me. Bye!